In this episode we visit Hut Lagoon, which is an iconic pink lake on our way to KALBARRI. We spent a couple of days exploring the national park and cliffs before discovering an unexpected issue with our ute. Hello and welcome to KALBARRI National Park. Look at this, wow, this is absolutely amazing. We went to the skywalk this morning. We don't have the best weather today, but it's so good it's raining. It's the first time we've seen rain in quite a few months now. Now we're just walking down to Nature's Window, which is also really famous here. There's a few cars here, so I imagine it's going to be quite busy, but yeah, we'll try and get some shots of it. But yeah, as you can tell, the flies here are pretty bad. What do you reckon, Rach?
Thank God we have fly nets, is all I'm going to say, because it's out of control.
I put my fly net on soon, I think. Have I got flies on me?
You're covered. Covered, babe.
Right, it's time for the fly net, I think. So if you are coming to Western Australia,
You don't have a fly net, you're insane.
You need a fly net. So on the way over here, we stopped off in Geraldton and we picked up quite a few essential items, including a new pot and pan, so stay tuned for that. That is exciting, especially for the kitchen workers, especially for the chef. Yeah, we also purchased in Perth actually, like an external gazebo fly net, which has been amazing, hasn't it?
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, so it's so good. So we'll show you that at some stage. So yeah, stay tuned. Lots of fun purchases from Geraldton and Perth. So Geraldton's amazing because it's amazing for like shopping because there is Woolworths there. There's the BCF. So yeah, we picked up some new things to help us on this trip. We also stopped off yesterday at a pink lake, which was absolutely amazing. Hut Lagoon, thanks Rach. Yesterday we stopped off at Hut Lagoon, which is an absolute must if you're coming to this part of Western Australia. It was the brightest pink lake we've ever seen. We've seen a couple others, but this one was really, really pink. So yeah, really cool to check out. We actually walked down to the water, which was quite fun. So I'd highly recommend that. But yeah, anyway, that's a little bit of catch up. It's been a few days actually since we last gave an update. So, and in Geraldton, there's one really good free camp actually. And we couldn't believe it. Someone actually drove round at night time and they work at a cafe. Yeah, this person just pulled up at camp and said they're offering free food. So we had a lovely dinner and we couldn't quite believe it. They give the food out to people in need first. And then, yeah, they sort of visited the free camp after just because they thought they didn't want the food to go to waste. And yeah, we can actually believe it. One of the biggest acts of kindness. It's quite incredible, wasn't it, Rach?
Yeah, it was so nice.
Yeah.
So lovely.
So let's go. Oh, here comes the wind.
Here comes the wind.
It's a bit of wind, a bit of rain, a few flies. We will have a good time. The only thing with the mosquito nets or the fly nets is it blocks your vision just a little bit, so you need to be careful about where you're looking or where you're walking. It's a little bit sketchy, isn't it, Rach?
A little bit.
Okay, that was awesome. Now we are back in the car. We're heading to Z-Bend, which is a very famous lookout point, and we're going to do a bit of a hike around there. So yeah, the rain's just started, which is brilliant, but hopefully it'll stop. So we are on the Z-Bend River Trail. It's got good ratings on all trails. So I'll put a link to the all trails below. But it's pretty well signposted. When you come to the car park, you'll see the sign. So apparently you can get up to 50 degrees centigrade in the gorges here. So it can get very hot. Today it's getting up to, I think into the 30s, right, Rach? Yeah, we got lots of cloud cover today, which is really nice actually. Yeah, it's not too hot. But we do have water and snacks. So yeah, always be prepared when doing any kind of walk in Australia. I think you need to be adequately prepared. But yeah, excited to see this because it looks pretty epic. So let's get down to the lookout. So if you can imagine 400 million years ago, apparently these would have been walking around, one of the first animals to make it onto land from the ocean. And then just over here is actually the tracks in the rock, which is amazing. Going from rock pool to rock pool. Okay, so we've arrived at the lookout. You can see how it has the name Z-Bend. So you can see we are here you can see this. It's incredible. So it's a distinctive zigzag section of the Murchison River. Yeah, this viewpoint is incredible. Look at this. Okay, so we are currently over here. Just walked down to the lookout, but now we're going to walk all the way down the red trail, all the way down to where the trail ends there, and then back up. So yeah, so it's allowed up to 2 hours. I can imagine in the heat it could be pretty hard, but yeah, let's get going. Rach is up ahead, so we need to catch up. Rach, did you want to hear my joke again?
Should I say what happened first? So we were coming down the ladder and there was this group of tourists and they were talking about how many ladders there were. There's 4 ladders on this trail. And then you said...
Oh, I said be careful of the snakes.
And they were like, oh. And then you said...
Because of snakes and ladders?
No, you said, oh, have you ever played snakes and ladders? And they all cracked up.
That's got to be top 3. There's a big laugh. We all laughed about it. I did say it was a joke because I didn't want to scare anyone with snakes, but there are ladders here. So if you do watch this video and happen to come to do this walk, feel free to use the joke or just in anything in general. But if you could reference the channel, that would be great.
It is full, babe.
There's Rach the Explorer down there. You look like Tomb Raider.
I feel like Tomb Raider.
Was it Lara Croft?
Is that what she does? Or is that Golden Eye?
I don't know.
Who does that?
I wish I had Zoom right now. Oh. We made it. This is awesome. Unusual colour of water, isn't it? It's almost like a green.
I don't think it's rained here in 6 months or something.
So many flies. Yeah, it's been a while since it rained.
Absolutely.
Apart from this morning, but there's only a few drops of rain, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
If it weren't for the flies, this would just be so like peaceful.
It's pretty peaceful even with the flies.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I've got a constant buzzing in my ear. I don't know about you. If it wasn't for that, it would just be. If we didn't have the
fly nets, it would be tough.
Yeah.
There's a few drops of rain.
Which is quite nice.
Yeah, there's a few drops of rain coming through, which is quite nice. Look at that. Just trying out some new snacks. Tried these, is really good. Also, Rach came up with the idea for overnight oats.
Oh, yeah.
Overnight oats have been an absolute game changer.
Yeah, you just chuck it in the fridge after dinner and then your breakfast is ready to go. You don't have to think about it.
Recipe book coming soon.
Yeah.
Featuring overnight oats, pad thai. Oh. That's got to make the recipe book. That was a few nights ago.
My favourite.
Red pesto pasta. Might be tonight.
Oh, that's good.
Stay tuned. And yeah, just kind of like simple, nutritious eats. Because we had a few bits of feedback about our diet that we eat quite well.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool to share it and make it like life just a little bit easier if you live on the road.
Yeah.
Even if you don't live on the road.
They're delicious. We would eat like this regardless because, I mean, the food's so good.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And it's so important to have a nutritious and balanced diet.
While you're travelling.
While you're travelling, especially. I mean, if you're at home, obviously it's important as well, but yeah, living outside 95% of the time.
Oh, like we've had days where we've eaten a bit of junk and you don't feel good.
No.
And then you're like trying to make decisions and stuff and everything's just harder because you don't feel very good. So,
no.
Yeah.
So that's important.
Yeah.
So, coming soon. Should I make a cookbook? Let me know in the comments. Write a comment if you want a particular meal in there, or if you've seen our videos and you've seen some of the videos and you'd like a particular meal, let me know in the comments. I'll be very intrigued.
I would be intrigued.
I really appreciate comments. I find it really, really fun to chat to you watching this video. So yeah, leave a comment below. Okay, so now we are going to hike back the same way. There'll be a few ladders, hopefully no snakes. And yeah, we will see you back in the car. That was an awesome hike.
That was.
All the flies are in the car.
Oh, there's so many. Oh my god, can you turn the car on? We'll just at least turn the aircon on and get them out.
Okay.
Oh my god, they're everywhere.
Right, let's get going. Right, the plan now is to head back to our campsite because there were no flies there yesterday, touch wood, or barely, or not that many flies. Anyway, nowhere near as many here. So we're gonna have lunch back at camp. We also have our netted gazebo there. So yeah, we can use that, like our fly net, like our outdoor fly net. So yeah, let's go. Let's try to get these flies out.
Go, 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 go. I don't think it picks up how many are actually in the car. Get out. Get out. Oh.
Good morning.
Another day, another fly infestation.
So we are in KALBARRI National Park, but near the coastline now.
Yay.
So today we're checking out some of the coastline features. First of all, we are going to walk down to the cliffs and check out the natural bridge.
Yeah, there's heaps of little points across the coastline that we're going to check out. So yeah, excited.
Yep, it's going to be a busy day. Yeah, let's go check out this first. We were going to do this yesterday, but I heard a funny noise coming from the engine, kind of like a gargling noise. Turns out coolant was below minimum, so we had to put quite a bit of coolant in yesterday.
Yeah, cranky because we just got the car serviced in Perth as well, so
yeah,
not overly happy that the previous mechanic didn't do that, but that was a lesson that we should always check. Yeah,
after the next service, I'm going to check oil, coolant, tyres, and just give it a one. And they didn't even stamp the logbook at the last service.
So hopeless.
Yeah, really, really hard to find good mechanics. I had a great mechanic in Adelaide, but in Perth it was terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a bit of a story. Not everything on the road is smooth. Like a mechanical thing takes like priority.
Yeah.
Because without our ute, we can't really go anywhere. So we drove around, and luckily BP had some red coolant. So
problem solved.
Problem solved. And luckily that happened when there's actually like shops here.
Yeah. So, if we were remote and didn't have any coolant.
I don't have any coolant, so
stuff.
We're gonna buy a spare coolant as well and carry that with us because it's pretty important.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough to talk about coolant.
Let's crack on.
Pretty cool story though, right? Yeah. A day of flies and exploring, but let's do this. Oh, look at these cliffs. So this is the natural bridge. What do you reckon?
Pretty stunning. I really like this already because it's very reminiscent of the Bunder Cliffs, but you can actually stand here and actually look at the cliff face, whereas the Bunder Cliffs, we didn't really see it until we looked at the drone footage, did we? You can't really look over the edge, whereas here it's just, it's really nice.
There's not that many people here either.
No,
so
good. Shoulder season, honestly.
Yeah, it's good.
Shoulder season, there.
This is a great time to travel Western Australia.
Yeah.
We're in May now?
May, and so up this northwest, you're looking at June, July is the peak. So we're just before the peak, and we've got caravan parks easily if we needed them. Campsites have been fine, so yeah.
All right, next up is Island Rock. Yeah, everything's pretty close together to walk to. We're driving around, but there is this track. There is a track, you can probably just see it just there, which you can walk to this point, and you can carry on down the coastline. So I'll see here, it's a little map, the natural bridge at the bottom there, just here. And then we're on Island Rock. You can take the path all the way up to Eagle Gorge. Pretty awesome trail if you want to do some hiking. A bit hot today for us, or a bit late in the day, but it would have been good first thing in the morning. But we had to do general camping admin this morning. We were just over there, and that's the Island Rock. The water's a nice colour. Next up we have the grandstand, which we think is, oh wow, what a beautiful part of the coast. So near the grandstand is Shell House, and this is amazing. Look at that. We made our way over to Pot Alley. Yeah, this is amazing. There's a beach down here, which we're just walking down to the water. I did read online. Whoa, can you see the flies? As soon as the wind stops down here, the flies, they're pretty intense. Yeah, I did read online that this is not a beach for swimming. Apparently it can get really, really rough, so just be careful. Today actually looks quite calm, but yeah, if there are warning signs at a beach, make sure you read them. So this is the coastal risk area apparently. Just saying that even on calm days it can be dangerous, it can be hazards, so yeah. This is amazing. Wow. Number one, I think, on the list today. See, the ocean does look quite inviting here. We're not going in with those warning signs. Yeah, there's a life preserver over there, which is good in a way, but it does show you they can be dangerous here. Flies are pretty relentless. Not worth it for this. Look at this. is awesome. Back to the car, I think. Okay, so as a bit of an update, we left the sightseeing, seeing all the amazing different cliffs, which were incredible, because I checked the coolant and the flies here are bad. Checked the coolant, and unfortunately the levels have dropped again. So as you can see over there, the coolant's dropped. However, through Googling, phone calls, and just general advice from people trying to help, the coolant could have gone into the engine, so we're treating it like the engine's really thirsty, the coolant's gone in, so hopefully after the engine's cooled down, we bought another litre of coolant. We'll put that coolant into the reservoir, and then hopefully it'll stop going down so quickly. Check the oil's not milky, so that's really good news, so happy days on the oil front. There's no visible leaks, and if this doesn't work, we're going to try and have to find a mechanic, but we don't want to get to that stage. I've already called a few and they're all busy. If it comes to the mechanics, we'll let you know. Hopefully this just works. That's what we're manifesting, that this just all works well. And it's just all part living on the road. Like sometimes things don't go to plan. There's bush mechanics. I'm not a mechanic. Rach isn't. We're not mechanics. We're trying to sort things out on the road, but I guess coolant, oil and tyres I can kind of do. Any leaks or anything like that, I don't know how to fix. So we'll keep you updated, but thought it was good to share not just the views, but also the reality of living on the road. We're in a rest stop here is this a rest stop? Yeah, we're in a car park here pretty much. Hopefully it won't be too long and we can give you a better update. But just so I keep you updated and we'll chat to you soon. Right, the engine's pretty cool, but I'm gonna use a tea towel because it's still kind of like lukewarm. But it should be cool enough to take this off. Do it quickly. Do you reckon the whole thing?
Yep.
How's that looking?
That's just above the minimum.
Should we open the other one then?
I reckon so.
Yeah. We're on to our third bottle here.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Bush mechanics are done. Is that a bush mechanic adding coolant? Seeing as I worked in tech for 10 years, not much of a mechanic, I make YouTube videos, do you know what I mean? But this is really fun actually trying to fix it. If this does work, happy days. For anyone watching this on YouTube and you think this is easy, great. If not, if you are traveling around Australia, I'd carry coolant, oil, and some basic tools. At least. It's been a couple of days since we last gave an update. Good news, we think the coolant is all good. Well, we actually know it's all good because it stayed pretty consistent in terms of the levels. So actually I found when I undid it, it actually went back up into the reservoir. So I think the engine just needed a lot more coolant than we thought. So oil's not milky, there's no white smoke, there's no obvious signs of anything going wrong. So happy days. So we actually stayed in KALBARRI for one more night. We stayed at the anchorage for another night because we really enjoyed it there. And it was pretty tiring doing all the car stuff and exploring. But now we've made our way up the coast. We've made our way up to Shark Bay. This is Monkey Mire, which is absolutely beautiful. And Monkey Mire it's well known for the dolphins here. So we did the dolphin experience this morning, which was amazing. We're actually staying at the Monkey Mire resort. It's just incredible. So bit of story time. Not last night, the night before, we stayed at a free camp where we got the first experience of the flies in Western Australia. And it wasn't great. So we got absolutely swarmed. Thankfully we had our fly net, like our big gazebo fly net, which has actually come in so handy, especially when we're eating. But they didn't keep them all out. We've learned our lesson now. If we do go to a campsite, get out, spend 10 minutes just seeing if there are any flies around if you do get swarmed. So that's what we're going to do tonight. But then we came to the Monkey Mire resort and it was honestly like staying at a resort. It was barely any flies in comparison. We've seen emus, turtles, dolphins, stingrays. We've seen all different types of wildlife, and especially not having flies just swarm you, it's a nice welcome change. So that wraps up this episode. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.